Mm, impressive, Siri. Impressive. So, not only does it already detect well-known bots coming in the chat, but it also detects, uh, well, it detects bots anyway, like, based on how old the account is, and if it hasn't gone through, like, any legitimate way to do, like, security and stuff. Yeah, Surrey has been a blessing to Twitch streamers since its conception, or since the day that it came to Twitch. It's been a blessing. Okay, run down the plan for today. So basically continuing from the last endless stream, I'm basically trying to finish up season 2, chapter 1. Have that out of the way so I can then do my offline event, or do my off stream of, or do the events off stream. Finally get my polychromes so I can stock up on more tapes. And also be able to unlock everything in the new location. Alright, let's get into it. And even with the lowered settings, the game still chugs a little bit. And probably more once I go into combat. Yeah, definitely. Well, this Bangbu there automatically speaks to a generation. That Bangbu definitely speaks to a very nihilist generation. And then that would unlock that other thing that the Sweepian Temple has. Interesting. Just like that.
Good morning. What dim sum are we starting the day with?
Okay, so once I do that quest, then I unlock the place. And the same for the others. So I guess it's just mini commissions on top of the main commissions. Yeah, the combat's still gonna lag, but hopefully not as much since I've lowered my settings.
The environment here is complicated. It's kind of difficult to make out the area around us.
You're right. It must be the strong ether turbulence. But if the turbulence exists, it must have a source. If we can find it.
Source? Oh, Shifu mentioned something about it before. Let's search for it.
Yeah, it is still very laggy.
I've got your 6.
Here to support. Go now, child.
Been seeing what the next Civ agents are gonna look like after the two current banners end. I think that's where I'm definitely gonna be saving my polychromes for. Well, not only my polychromes, but save definitely invest in more tapes to save up for an agent that I'll actually be more interested in later on. Unless those banners bring back past characters, then that's where I'll go for them instead of the new ones.
I'm not finished.
Bullseye. Initiating level 1 safety.
Yeah, it's definitely chugging. Yeah, it's definitely chugging. Okay, they are new. Okay. Right.
That big guy looks pretty dangerous. We can't just leave it. Let's take it out together. Go now, child.
Removing threat.
Neutralizing the threat. Your journey ends with me.
We fight together.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded!
Hey, dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers.
I definitely hit it, but my attacks don't seem to be doing anything. What's going on? Something isn't right with this thing. Looked like it could still fight. Why did it suddenly run off? There's no time. Let's secure the ether singularity first.
So it's definitely afraid that its shields were gonna break, so that's why it fled.
Hip! Drop the weapon! Locking in.
Ready and waiting.
Stay where you are!
You cannot stop me. Ready and waiting.
Your journey ends with me. Removing threat. So. Stay where you are.
Here we go.
No restrictions. Fire at will.
Either they need to do more optimization for that or something. Or maybe the game's just that heavy in performance in some aspects. Huh. So if I find that, then that reveals where the crates are. Got it. Appear in story mode. Got it.
We can finally see clearly. The supplies we need are just ahead. Over there! Let's take the elevator down.
Okay, so there's a lot of them here on the east side.
Great! The elevator's still functioning inside the hollow! But it's not gonna break down halfway, right?
Kindly fall into despair. Bullseye. You have no means of escape. Stay where you are.
Like is that I've dealt with when streaming a game, it was mainly with the Blood 76, but Zenless is pretty much a different breed of lagginess. Or not lagginess, just heavy performance lag.
Nothing reaches my defense.
Hopefully that's not the case when I play Stellar Blade soon.
Vision strike initiated. I found you.
I would have probably gotten the game by now, but I've been having issues with my card, so had to replace it with a new one, which it'll take a few weeks to arrive. So until then, I'm just gonna have to wait. Okay.
Nothing slips through my defenses. Removing threat. Suppressor K-22! Maximum firepower! Freeze! Accept this! Kindly fall into despair!
That did properly.
I found you. Initiating level 1 safety.
Yo, it's
The best defense is a strong offense.
I'm not finished.
Drop the weapon!
You cannot stop me.
No restrictions! Fire it well!
It's a good thing that the shields are weak. You just have to take that bar out first to purify it.
Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers.
Kind of look like they've been wrapped up the same way you wrap up like drug bags. That luminite ore. There is a daily collection. Okay, so interesting. Interesting. That's exclusively with Yishuan and not any of the other Asians. Or Miyabi for that matter. What kind of kung fu black magic does she have? Besides that ink ability. Interesting. Okay, and that's how I could also earn this cloud currency. So only submit if you have the resources. Got it. Alright, so I don't have enough, so I need to exit here. Oh wow, okay, I have a lot. Okay. Battery life. Okay, when idle, bamboo's battery recharges automatically over time. Yeah, let's keep going. All that I'm pretty much gonna do off stream, since that's definitely one of those type of mini games that I have seen and played before. You'll shove forever. Okay, now it's smooth all of a sudden.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, disturbing your slumber, eh?
Oh. Huh.
Perhaps her Oshi. Okay, so Yishuan's last name also refers to like a term like master or something. So Belle would be her Shifu, and then Yishuan had her own Shifu before eventually becoming the current master and I guess the one who currently leads Yunkoi's summit. Yeah, cause Yushuan's old master, well, he was already old by the time Yushuan became an adult, so I would assume he's probably dead. Which effectively made her the leader of Yunkoi's summit, along with her other contemporaries. So they got their hard evidence and now they're ready to strike.
Miss Bell, you're here. Thanks to you, we were able to expose the incident covered up by Porcelumix and Tops.
That's right! Dr. Lore told us about it. You went to the abandoned area and found evidence of the medicine being tampered with. With this proof, we finally have the leverage to rally more victims and confront Damien for proper compensation. We've got the upper hand now. We won't let them get away with it.
Oh, right. We're planning to confront Damien soon. Could you stop by and let Dr. Lore know? He should be at his clinic. I haven't had the guts to make calls lately. After all, Porcelumix might be listening in, trying to sabotage our plan.
Okay, I'll go let him know. Don't worry, I'm good with electronics, so they shouldn't be able to listen in on me.
Okay, I'm counting on you.
I'll give you my number. If you want to contact Eric, just call me.
No direct line, just via others. So this is the clinic. And I missed another crate. Okay, I think I've gotten all of them, but let me make sure. Yep, that was all of them. So, now we can move on. kind of looks like a back alley clinic. Or like those rundown clinics you see in the city.
Well,
Belle, you're back. I just got here thanks to Senior Yeah. Luckily, nothing bad happened along the way.
I'm just glad you made it here safely. By the way, we found evidence of the corruption incident in the Hollow. According to Dr. Lore, Porcelumix has been trying to cover up the fact that the defective supply of anti-corruption medicine caused the accident. Now Dr. Lore and Eric want to get more people to join the protests and fight for the compensation they deserve. But something doesn't feel right about this.
Isn't it obvious? That Damien is definitely up to no good. Maybe he sent people to intercept you two because he was afraid that word of the production incident would get to the mayor.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Intercepting the mayor's investigators is clearly a provocation. It doesn't seem like Topps' style to me.
Indeed. From what I know about Topps, they tend to act more like business people, weighing the costs of every action.
As they would.
The attack on the airship earlier didn't seem like their style either. That'd be like painting a target on their own backs.
Then there's someone stirring up trouble behind the scenes?
Worry not. I have a feeling someone will come and explain it to us in person soon enough.
Who?
Damien.
You mean Damien's gonna explain things to us? Are you serious? Did Shifu divine this as well?
No, it's simply a matter of knowing how Topps operates.
Sure, they flex their muscles before negotiations. But if the odds are stacked against them, they will immediately bow out. That is their style.
Shifu, you were right. Damien is standing outside the entrance. He wants to see us.
He came sooner than I expected. Let him in.
I had some other matters that needed my attention, so pardon my tardiness. I heard that you put your lives on the line to investigate inside the Hollow, and you didn't inform me. Perhaps I've grown too negligent. I'm just glad to see everyone safe and sound, or my superior would have had my head. My employees told me that you found expired production plans in the abandoned zone, so I came specifically to clarify. Those plans are a trade secret of Topps and are in no way related to the accident, so please don't misunderstand.
Huh? Mr. Damien, what's with the sudden friendly attitude? This is unexpected.
Yeah! Where did that arrogant attitude go? Now that we've found evidence against you, you've completely changed. Even your eyes have a certain sparkle to them.
I'm sorry you perceive me that way, but I never intended to make an enemy of Yunquei Summit. It's just that as a manager, I had to put my company first. But now things are different. The workers I manage have started protesting, and I'm doing my utmost to process compensation.
Hope they don't kill you.
Process compensation? But Dr. Lore said you deliberately covered up records of the incident. Doesn't sound like you were processing compensation to me.
Huh? There must be some misunderstanding. I've applied for proper compensation and am now waiting for approval, that's all. As the person in charge, I do my best to ensure fair treatment of my employees. You heard all this from Dr. Lore, did you? What else did he tell you?
said you threatened him and stopped him from treating people with corruption.
Yes, that is true. He doesn't have a medical license, so I prevented him from providing a legal treatment, as any sensible person would. And I suspect there's something wrong with his methods of treating my employees.
Something wrong?
That's right. He's been persuading my employees to give up the anti-corruption medicine provided by Tops in favor of his alleviating water.
So what's he trying to say? That he's a quack?
Although its actual potency is questionable, he seems to have gained many followers after the accident. Many have bought his medicine now. He must have made a fortune. But considering its composition, his pricing is clearly too low. I can't make sense of it. Is he not trying to earn any money? I'm still investigating that, but haven't been able to draw any conclusions since everyone from Yunquei Summit is now involved.
Are you saying there's something wrong with Dr. Lore's medicine?
Exactly! The way I see it, he's using his medicine to turn more employees against me, even going so far as to discredit Porcelumex's medicine with fabricated lies. What's more, those from the Union have always wanted more compensation, so they've ganged up on me. I'm aware that it might be difficult to convince everyone from Yunquei Summit to believe me, but please, try looking into it yourselves. As proof, I'll send you the corruption case files and compensation progress. If you ever have any other questions, feel free to contact me.
What's going on? Is Dr. Lore lying to us?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. We should first verify his claim by checking the files.
Leave it to me, Belle. I'll verify the authenticity of the data once I'm done debugging the system.
That would be great. Meanwhile, let's investigate the people who are being treated. Maybe we'll find something.
Understood, Shifu. I'll go ask around.
Yeah, let me ask some buddies of mine. I'm sure we'll come up with something.
I can help. I'll ask Dr. Lore and Eric and see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Good. This is a complicated matter and we need to get some clear answers.
Belle, is there any progress regarding the photo?
Okay, so, back to Carol.
I've asked around in the Hollow, but I haven't learned anything new yet.
I see. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Don't worry, Belle. We'll investigate together from now on. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Where in the world did Paolo go? Don't tell me he actually went into the Hollow.
Minato? What are you doing here? Are you looking for someone?
Oh, Belle, it's you. Have you seen Paolo? I haven't been able to reach him.
I'm also looking for him. I want to ask him and Dr. Lore about the alleviating water.
Last I heard from him, his wife and him were going into the Hollow to get anti-corruption treatment from Dr. Lore. Did he really do it, though? You wanted to ask about the alleviating water. Something wrong?
Not really. I just wanted to know the story behind the alleviating water. Paolo said that Dr. Lore was going to treat them in the Hollow, right? I'll try to ask them about it. Anyway, thank you.
By the way, Belle, I asked my buddy to investigate the photo you showed us.
Oh, how did it go? Any news?
Well, my buddy said that lately there's been a ton of miasma in Lemnian Hollow. A bunch of people inside the Hollow took pictures of it around the Porcelain production zone. Someone might have taken the photo around then, but the background is all blurry, so no one knows which production zone it is.
I see. I didn't think you'd turn out to be so reliable. Not gonna lie, you seemed a little intimidating the last time we met.
I was just pulling your tail. Just forget that ever happened. Oh, and if you see Paolo, please tell him that his daughter has been freaking out about him. I can keep trying to comfort her, but I'm not so good with kids. He should at least call her when he's free and spend some time with his family.
Now, I kind of have a feeling that he'll most likely be an S-tier agent if he does get added into the game as an official agent soon. Pretty much the same thing they did with Lighter. I imagine it'd be the same with him. Because the way how the factions work, it's always one, or at least commonly how it goes in Zenless, like the factions, it's usually just one male character and the rest all female characters. Like it's just them just keeping it less male heavy and more female heavy, each faction. With the exception of Belobog, since you got Ben and Anton.
Everyone, double tap the red heart. I'm counting on you all to get 5,000 likes.
And now the game's more or less smooth. Still lags when I go into battle.
Everyone, I verified the incident report that Damien sent me. He did actually file a claim, but the amount of compensation is still being determined. I even used a special connection provided by the mayor to verify it, so it's all true. So he wasn't lying. Then could Dr. Lore be? Have our other investigations come up with anything?
I asked a few workers who all drank the alleviating water. Their experience sounded a little strange. They said that drinking the stuff not only alleviated their pain, but also made them drowsy and have strange dreams.
Strange dreams? You mean, like, seeing things from the past?
So I guess that doctor has some evil intent. You never know with characters like this, because they'll most likely just turn around and fuck people over, which is a theme that usually occurs in Chinese games like this. Although the betrayal arc has always existed in games for a long time. It's just you see them more commonly in Chinese games.
Huh? You heard about it too? Yeah, they said that after drinking the alleviating water, many of them dreamed of fond memories. things from their childhood, happy events, and so on. Some of them even dreamed about family members who had already passed away. Dr. Lore told them that it's a normal side effect of taking the medicine, but something still feels off. Huh? Shifu, what's wrong?
Could it be that the alleviating water contains miasma?
Miasma? How could that be?
Direct contact with miasma can numb the senses and even induce hallucinations. The patient wouldn't sense pain and would even feel that their corruption has been alleviated. Could this be the true cause behind the so-called healing effects of the alleviating water?
So potentially quack medicine.
Yes, I speculate the alleviating water contains miasma. Dr. Lore fooled his patients with this analgesic effect. The medicine itself is only a placebo, which would explain why he duped the workers. By raising suspicion of Porcelumex's medicine, he could then push his own product.
Right. I heard miasma has been spreading through Lemnian Hollow. Maybe Dr. Lore used that to make fake anti-corruption medicine. His statement about using the production line abandoned by Porcelumex to produce medicine was probably just a lie.
If that's true, this man is really despicable.
And not that they know that, and he probably already knows it too. He probably went on the run. Which is what usually happens with people like that in this game. I mean, take a look at, what's his name, Bringer.
How many people has he tricked? Mixing miasma into medicine could trigger corruption in lots of people. We need to stop him. Where could he be right now?
I heard Paolo went into the Hollow with some workers to receive regular treatment from Dr. Lore. We should hurry and see if we can find him inside.
Yes, we need to find Dr. Lore and verify the truth as soon as possible.
Belle, this is the treatment zone that the workers mentioned. I tried tracking a communication signal nearby. It's faint, but it's close.
Huh? There's miasma everywhere. Who would actually choose to treat people in a place like this?
The workers said it's to avoid Porcelumex, but I have a feeling that's not the case. Anyway, let's look around for any signs of Paolo.
The path ahead is perilous. Tread carefully. Why not wait until after our meal?
Ethereals, stay sharp, everyone.
Tigers are on it.
Insignificant rabble. Shift! Shift!
Concentrate.
Hey, look! There's something weird around here.
Looks like that giant thing looks like one of the bosses from the Time in a VR thing. But except it's just the giant flower here.
Why is there so much miasma around?
Where are all the people receiving treatment? This just keeps getting weirder.
Belle, I'm picking up a comm signal up ahead. Someone might be calling for help. We've got to check it out. Quick!
This place is filled with miasma and ethereals. Is this really a suitable place for treating patients? Seems more like a meeting spot for Hollow Raiders to me.
Still chugs a bit.
Junior Yinho's right. That doctor's definitely up to something shady.
Runs a bit more decent now, but still chugs in between.
Material! Watch out!
Why are these things everywhere? We're in a hurry! Watch me take you down in no time!
As decreed.
Yeah, it still chugs, but at least it's a bit more decent.
Oh, it's you. Save me. Please, save me.
Paolo, what's wrong?
I came with my wife to see Dr. Lore for a regular treatment. I drank the alleviating water. Why does it still hurt so much? Help me. Save my wife. She's over there.
His corruption is flaring up. Fufu, Yinhu, you two prop him up. I'll try to regulate the ether in his body.
How could this happen? I don't think he's going to make it.
Careful there. Keep your distance.
You all stay away from me. I don't want to drag you into this.
So he turned ethereal now.
No way! Don't tell me Paolo's already...
Senior, I saw him grow a core just now. I'm afraid we're too late.
Fufu, Yinhu is right. Let's deal with the remaining ethereals and find the others. We can't let what happened to Paolo happen again.
Master, a biosignal has been detected nearby. Signal interference high. I am unable to pinpoint its location.
Once a character that has a bit more of a vocabulary, even though they don't use actual profanity like that news reporter. Hmm.
Val, try the revelation technique I mentioned earlier. watch over you.
I think I see something. Yeah, something's different here.
She's already got it down so fast. Again. I totally saw this coming. Yep, right. I'm not surprised. Not even a little bit.
Breaking through!
Allow me. Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Strength and finesse.
Nice! The pests are all gone.
Yeah, so it's clear who does the real damage. It's basically Yushuan. I wonder if Ju was meant to be like a stun type character.
Look, there's someone up ahead. Are those the people Dr. Lore tricked into coming here?
Something's not right with these people.
They drank some really weird ass Kool-Aid. And now they start doing cult shit.
We shouldn't linger here too long.
Those people just said Dr. Lore's on his way here. Wonder if we'll get to see him.
Hope so. When he shows up, I've got want to ask him why he lied to everyone.
Last breath.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
There should be more anti-corruption medicine around here. We need to find it fast.
Careful. This one looks like trouble.
Allow me my turn of should. They just keep coming.
We'll knock them down one by one.
I'll take charge.
We've got no time to lose. There's people to save. Away. Don't hurt.
Reality and illusion.
The time is right. Break up the heat.
Allow me, Fufu. Concentrate. Obliterate form and spirit. At decree.
I'll take charge. Breaking through.
An opening. Focus.
Stuff keeps getting in my way. If we destroy the nearby miasma coagulum, we should be able to clear it out. Careful. There's a lot of miasma around here. It'd be bad if we touched it.
It's pretty much like radiation then. If Aether was radioactive enough, this stuff's like twice as radioactive.
Their corruption is getting worse. We've got to find that medicine fast.
The medicine storage they mentioned should be just ahead.
It's blocked and it's got enemies. Okay.
Careful! Ethereals are closing in.
What a nuisance! Always showing up when we're trying to get somewhere! I got it!
Fufu, calm yourself. You can handle them.
One less pain in the neck. We've wasted a lot of time. I hope everyone's still okay.
Why did Dr.
I wonder how those patients are doing now. Their conditions only...
We'll need to get past it if we want to keep going.
Scans indicate another batch of anti-corruption medicine nearby. Production batch unknown. Please proceed to the location for further inspection.
What is Dr. Lore trying to pull? This whole situation's getting sketchier by the minute. You really think he's working with the Exaltists and trying to hurt innocent people?
Let's not jump to any conclusions yet, Senior. We need to save them first. Uh-oh, ethereals.
They look pretty weak, though. Maybe we'll crush them in a flash.
Shit! Cycle of yin and yang. Release.
Surrender now!
Yin and yang. Focus.
Oh? I didn't expect you to find this place so fast.
What's going on? These people... Are they... Exaltists?
Dr. Lore, you're an Exaltist? I can't believe you lied to us!
Lied? These people should be honored to be selected as sacrifices to the Creator.
So ties back to chapter 5 again. To that giant hand.
Well, since you've come all this way, you can join the others for your treatment.
Eagle, what's going on? Careful. Dr. Lore's with the Exaltists?
right one.
Your behavior won't be tolerated! Last breath!
Concentrate.
I'll take charge!
And if only Natsu from Action Time and would fight like Yishuan.
Have a taste of the Yunhui Ship's unique technique!
Allow me. Concentrate.
Surrender now!
Evil scatter! Carry 10 feet!
Reality and illusion. Shift.
Crowd behind you!
Oof.
Are you guys alright?
Belle, is this too much for you?
Teacher...
Spacing out again. Listen. Understand. The truth.
Was that an illusion?
Junior Wise, are you okay?
Shifu.
Wrong voice. The sign that they're in the miasma for a little too long. Took a little long to load there. I was worried it was gonna crash. Still am.
Great Overseer, Yunhui Summit has disrupted one of our rituals.
And it's cold.
Yunhui Summit. It sure didn't take them long to track us down.
There's no need to worry. I've already ordered an emergency evacuation of our base in the city. All the supplies have been moved into the Hollow. Everything is going according to plan. Whatever they're plotting, it won't be enough to stop us. Rest assured, Great Overseer. The Creator's ceremony will be carried out smoothly.
Very good.
Mervarak.
Under the Creator's will, all things, both within and beyond the Hollows, shall return to peace and tranquility.
Impossible. I had no idea that the Exaltists were behind all this. The treatment is actually their sacrifice ritual.
I see. Dr. Lore was spreading rumors to polarize the community. Also, he could trick more people into taking his serum, and ultimately perform their ritual. How could the Exaltists be so vicious? It's repulsive.
Those people... I saw the Exaltists sacrifice them right in front of us. We'll make the Exaltists pay for this, and that Dr. Lore.
Senior Fufu's right. We can't let scum like them get away with this.
calm down. We'll settle things with the Exaltists. But the most important thing now is to prevent their next move. Dr. Lore must have given that medicine to a lot of people by now. Everyone who took it is in danger. They could start corrupting at any moment now. We need to figure out how many victims there are as soon as possible.
I just realized there might be some leads in the doctor's office. Why don't we look there first?
I can do that. I'll go look for any useful leads there.
It'd be safer if we went together. If we run into the Exaltists, I'll let them have a taste of my Iron Fist technique.
Yinhu, you go contact the workers with Shiyan and inform them of the situation. We can't afford to let any more people get involved.
Understood. Leave it to us.
We'll contact the Union immediately and tell them the truth about what's happened.
I've progressed. Okay, so these will have to be unlocked on my own time. Okay, it looks like I'm already close to the end. Yeah, it looks like I'm about to reach the end here.
There's no one here. I was ready to pounce on some Exaltist lackeys and teach them a lesson.
Luckily, we didn't run into any trouble. Having to fight the Exaltists would just make things difficult. It doesn't look like they tried to destroy anything. It seems speed was on our side this time. They didn't expect us to expose the medicine so quickly and follow them all the way into the hollow. Let's take a closer look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
There's a drawer here, but it doesn't have anything special inside. There's just some change and random trinkets. I don't think they left anything valuable here.
What about the back of the drawer? Maybe it has a hidden compartment. Some of my more secretive friends often hide things like that.
Let me see. There really is a secret compartment here. And what do we have inside? Some IDs and a flash drive. Junior, do you think this will be helpful?
It could be a clue. I say we take it back and examine it.
Yeah, at least we didn't end up empty-handed this time.
Oh, Belle. You also looking for Dr. Lore?
Minato? What brings you here?
Paolo's daughter was making a fuss about seeing her dad. I couldn't stand it, so I came here to wait for him. He might come here after being treated. Speaking of which, he's a good father. His daughter Layla said he bought that cheap medicine to save money for her education. Well, as they say, knowledge can change fate. With such a good father, there'll always be hope in his family.
Minato, about Paolo. He...
No. You serious? The Exaltists. Dr. Lore. I will make them pay for this.
I feel you, but please calm down first. Minato, I need your help. Tell everyone who's taking the alleviating water that it's all a lie. Don't let them fall for it.
Yes, we need to spread the news.
I understand. I'll go spread the word. As for Paolo's daughter, I don't know what to tell her. But the priority is to prevent more people from suffering. We can't let this happen again.
Tonight's auction has some real gems.
It's always the scientists and doctors that are involved in the evil acts. That's what they serve the real mastermind.
So, find anything? Did you run into any danger?
Nah, nothing dangerous happened, but we didn't come up with anything valuable either. The only thing we found in the doctor's office was this flash drive. We don't know what's inside.
Leave it to me. I'll see if I can crack it.
Here you go. Inhu, how are things going on your end?
We talked to the workers nearby, but they have a hard time accepting it. Some even called it a rumor spread by Porcelumex.
Yeah, Dr. Lore has been lying to them this whole time, saying the Tops will use rumors and public opinion to prevent them from receiving treatment. And that negative news was fabricated by Damien to smear him.
No way. Looks like the Exaltists have been planning this for a long time. They've indoctrinated a lot of workers and even had a story ready.
It's okay. Some people believed us and agreed to spread the word. But most people are working in the Hollow right now. We need to wait for a shift change to inform everyone else.
I tried to contact Eric in the Union, but it didn't go through since he's inside the Hollow.
Don't worry. Once we explain it to Eric, we'll be able to convince more people through him.
Well said, but I have another idea. I think we should tell Damien the truth. As the person in charge of Waifei Peninsula, he should have the connections necessary to get the word out.
But the workers already hate him. Will anyone even believe him?
I think Senior Ye is right. We should do everything we can to stop the Exaltists. I don't really trust him either, but when it comes to dealing with the Exaltists, we can make use of his influence.
I don't know if Shifu would agree. Speaking of which, where is she?
She's been resting. This reminds me, she's been acting a little strange since we got back from the Hollow.
Yeah, I've never seen that look on her face before. She seemed really down.
Could it be that she was affected by the miasma while trying to fight it off?
Impossible! Shifu wouldn't be distracted by such trivial matters.
Enough speculation. Shifu said she wants to see you when you return, Junior Bell. She hopes to speak with you in private. Why don't you take this opportunity to ask her exactly what happened?
Got it. I'll go check on Shifu.
Belle, you're back. Is the investigation going well?
We've encountered some difficulties, but don't worry, Shifu. With everyone's help, I'm sure we'll find a way to deal with the Exaltists. And Wise is trying to decrypt the flash drive they left behind. It might give us something useful.
Good. Although I still haven't spent much time with you two, I feel like I can trust you with this. Now I can finally rest easy.
Shifu, are you alright? You don't quite seem like yourself. Did something happen in the Hollow? Were you affected by the miasma?
No, I'm fine. But there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Belle, when you were corrupted by miasma, did anything strange happen to you? Like seeing something from the past?
Now that you mention it, yes. I saw bits and pieces from the past. In the miasma, I think I saw a memory of the time we lived with Teacher when Helios Academy still existed.
A certain teacher.
She was gently calling my name, like she was waiting for me to go find her. Everything was so warm and peaceful. It was like a long-forgotten dream.
So it was a pleasant memory?
And I heard a strange voice. It felt like it was trying to pull me deeper into the hollow. But it wasn't my teacher. It was someone watching me from inside the hollow. I couldn't make sense of what was happening, because I was wrapped up in that warm illusion. When you woke me up, I even felt a little frustrated and disappointed. It felt like I'd been pulled out of a sweet dream. Teacher and the comforting memories, they felt so close, like I could reach out and touch them. Everything was so real. I didn't want to wake up.
And if you didn't, that's when you fell for the trap.
What else did you see?
The moment you touched me, I saw a strange image. You were talking to a seriously injured person. That person looked a lot like you.
You saw it. That was a fragment of my memory.
A fragment of your memory? Shifu, can you explain?
I've encountered miasma and those it had corrupted a long time ago. They described it similarly, saying they saw beautiful memories from their past. Some even refused to leave the miasma. Over time, those memories twisted into exaggerated dreams, too sweet to let go. Little by little, they were consumed by the dreams and gradually lost themselves, until they became completely corrupted.
I see. No wonder you suspected the medicine was contaminated with miasma the moment you heard it caused hallucinations. That's why when you saw me in that state, you immediately cleared the miasma and brought me to my senses.
That's right. I too was corrupted by miasma then, but there was something different between our experiences. The miasma never showed me warm illusions, only the coldest, cruelest memories.
Cruel memories? Are they what I saw?
Belle, do you still remember what I told you? Many of the workers in the Waifei Peninsula were once rescued by Yonghui Summit during the fall of the old capital. But after that, Yonghui Summit abandoned Suibian Temple in Waifei Peninsula and never looked back since. Now, the entire region is under Top's control. So all of this is the result of our mistake that we made back then.
What do you mean?
When the old capital fell, Yonghui Summit was summoned to assist the military's operations. The mission was a failure, costing the lives of almost all the 12th generation disciples. The only person to come back from Hollow Zero alive was me. As a result, Yonghui Summit nearly lost its heritage, and Top suffered major financial losses. Even though Yijiang died, she was still held accountable for her leadership. In the end, Tops reached an agreement with us. Yonghui Summit withdrew from Waifei Peninsula. Tops took over the area to mine porcelain and to manage resettling the refugees.
So the person I saw in that memory was...
Yes, she was Yijiang, our former High Preceptor.
Shifu, something's going on outside.
Let's go check it out. As for the rest of the story, it'll have to wait until we get back.
So that's what led to the situation they're dealing with now.
This is bad. Their corruption's flaring up.
The miasma has come. Okay.
Their corruption is still worsening.
Guess I have to do the same for the others.
Now.
Okay.
There are more and more of them.
Too many to cure.
This is bad! More and more people are having corruption flare-ups! We can't possibly help all of them! If we don't act fast, the ether they emit will flood the entire block!
So this is what it's come to. Our last resort. Everyone, come closer! I know how to handle the ether! Take these marks, go in different directions, and place ether resonance seals. Once you're set, I'll use ether resonance to neutralize the excess ether. It should ease their corruption symptoms. Let me know when you're all set. Understood?
Understood!
Great. Let's get moving.
So they're gonna contain the ether miasma. Yeah, so they're gonna try to contain the miasma.
I'm all set, Shifu.
Okay, so here.
I'm ready to.
I'm ready, Shifu.
And now Bell.
I'm in position too.
Alright, here we go.
Everyone, get ready! Formation!
Formless air gathers. Corruption is purged.
My child, you're okay.
My corruption has subsided.
Shifu!
We did it! Thanks to Shifu, all that ether in the city's finally cleared up.
Quite a power.
And those folks suffering from corruption are going to be okay too. Shifu, you're amazing.
So that medicine, doesn't do shit if this can cleanse them of corruption.
I never knew Yunque's summit had such powerful techniques.
I've got to ask Shifu to teach it to me later. Pretty please! Shifu, I'll train hard and practice every day!
I feel like it'd be more of a must for them if they want to cleanse corruption.
Huh? Shifu!
Shifu, are you okay?
Are you okay? Shifu...
I'm fine. Just a side effect from using that technique. If my condition worsens, follow Belle and continue tracking down the Exaltists. She may have joined later than the rest of you, but she's observant and knows more about the Hollow.
Shifu! You should rest.
Yeah. Leave the rest to us and Belle.
Go and help the remaining corruption victims first. Belle can take me back. I need to speak to her in private.
Shifu, are you okay? Maybe we should get you to a doctor.
Or Moss' situation.
I absorbed the ether into my body with that technique. So, there are some side effects.
What? Shifu, you'll be corrupted.
Most techniques from Yunque's summit work this way. The stronger the spell, the greater the cost. After all, saving lives has never been a trivial matter. When the miasma hit me earlier, I remembered that day again. The Hollow expanded and the city fell. By the time I made it into the Hollow, my seniors, they had all lost their lives during the operation. One by one, they sacrificed themselves in places no one will ever know. Their faces stained in blood, so much so, I could hardly recognize them. In the depths of the Hollow, I found our High Preceptor. She was my older sister.
The former High Preceptor of Yunque's Summit was your sister?
Yes, she gave everything she had for that mission and died right in front of me.
Shifu, are you alright?
Ever since I got hit by the miasma, those cold fragments of my memory, they won't stop coming back.
So that's what happened. No wonder you've been acting a little different.
During that hopeless mission, Yunque's Summit nearly lost its entire legacy. And I was the last surviving disciple of Yunque's Summit.
I'm so sorry, Shifu. But you should rest for now.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Let's stop talking about the past for now.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly closed door. Not healthy there. Yeah, so definitely what Haramasa suffers, since he too was also affected by ether. But miasma was a whole different type of radiation. Okay, yeah, all of a sudden the game's now running smoothly. Meh.
Belle, we found Eric and told him about Paolo.
We've all been deceived by the Exaltists. Rumors are circulating. People are saying Porcelumix's medicine is faulty, and that their product caused the chaos in the city. No one realizes that the Exaltists are behind it all. They think it's just another safety incident.
I knew it. The Exaltists are pinning everything on Porcelumix. Maybe they were the ones who tampered with the medicine in the first place, causing the original corruption incident. Eric, you're the head of the Union. Can you get them to tell everyone the truth?
No. The Union is beyond my control now. The members are riling people up and organizing protests. I contacted them earlier, but they just scoffed and hung up on me.
Seriously? You're doing a terrible job leading them!
Something doesn't add up. Eric, what if those members have always been Dr. Lore's subordinates? You're just their puppet. They're using you to get past Porcelumix's background check.
You're right. Dr. Lore is an immensely influential figure now. It's very likely the Exaltists had a lot of people planted around him.
I can't believe this. The Union pledged to stand together and fight Porcelumix for what we were owed. And in the end, we were just pawns being used in the Exaltists' plan. This is all my fault. I dragged Paolo and everyone else into this.
Quit mumbling and beating yourself up! What we need right now is a plan to fix the problem. Any updates from the Union?
They're planning to gather in the Hollow tonight. They say it's to prepare for a large-scale protest.
Gathering in the Hollow? Something's not right. Dr. Lore sent patients into the Hollow for treatment, too, and then sacrificed them. Maybe they're planning to do something similar.
Yeah, they're probably trying to use the protest as an excuse to lure more people into the Hollow.
We have to find a way to stop them.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Huh? Damien?
I've already heard what happened. I apologize for not being able to speak to you all in person. After all, I am public enemy #1 right now. I'd always suspected Dr. Lore's motives weren't so simple, but I never thought the Exaltists were pulling the strings behind him. With things the way they are now, clearing up the rumors is nearly impossible. And I just got word that several anti-corruption medicine supply points in the Hollow were destroyed earlier today.
I wouldn't put it past the Exaltists. By cutting off the medicine supply, they'll be able to distribute alleviating water to even more people during tonight's gathering.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. It won't be easy to clear up the rumors, but I might be able to tap into an emergency supply channel to distribute anti-corruption medicine to those gathered. That might prevent another corruption outbreak in the city. So, I have a favor to ask. Would it be possible to set up the medicine supply point near Swabian Temple? It'll be much harder for anyone to sabotage with you keeping an eye on it.
You mean you want us to manage the medicine distribution?
That's right. Please, rest assured. This batch of medicine will be provided by the city authorities and distributed to all citizens for free. Porcelumex will cover all the costs and losses.
Free anti-corruption medicine? That'll cost a fortune. But it'll definitely bring people here and give us a chance to explain the truth.
Yes. I can spread the word to the workers, too. They'll come and get the medicine, and we'll make sure they hear what's really going on.
Let's do it then. We'll manage the supply point and prevent further chaos in the city tonight. We'll also try to find a way to stop that gathering in the Hollow ASAP.
Thank you. I'll leave it to you then, Mystics of Swabian Temple.
Okay, so to catch up with the speed, right, Ishwan unleashed that power which cured everyone of corruption, but it came with the cost of her being affected by it. And which she's in no condition to help, so effectively Belle takes over as the acting leader.
Belle, you're back. I just finished analyzing the data on the flash drive. There's a list detailing who took the alleviating water and when. I cross-checked the list against the people who've fallen ill in the city. It turns out they were all early recipients of the alleviating water. Which means the corruption outbreak wasn't random. The Exaltists planned it from the start.
I knew it! They've been waiting for this moment, using the outbreak to spread their influence and rally people into gathering to protest.
That's not all. I also found medicine distribution records from Dr. Lore. Turns out he was the one who contaminated the medicine from the beginning, making it ineffective and triggering the corruption outbreak. The corruption incident in the Hollow was just a test run. Several data observation points in the Hollow have also been marked out. I compared them with the documents from the mayor, and they line up exactly with the observation points that had issues. Those areas showed major miasma fluctuation too. I bet the Exaltists were setting something up in the Hollow. That's why they disrupted the observation data to cover their tracks.
Unbelievable. The Exaltists have been laying the groundwork in secret, using the miasma to mask their true objective. They even used us to infiltrate the abandoned areas to find evidence, then turned around and weaponized that to fuel protests against Porsalumex. These people are vile. Oh, can you help me check the current status of those spots with unusual miasma levels? I've got a feeling one of them might be where the Exaltists are hiding.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So I've checked those locations and narrowed it down to one site that stood out. If we head there now, we might be able to catch them.
Good, we've got him now. Thanks, Wise. I'll gather everyone and head into the Hollow right away.
What? You found their hideout? Awesome! It's finally time to storm in there and teach them a lesson!
Well done. Shifu made the right call putting you in charge of the plan.
Yeah. Now that everything's clear, it's time we give them a taste of their own medicine.
Too bad Shifu can't come with us. Someone's got to stay behind to look after her, too. Senior, can you stay at Swabian Temple to watch over Shifu and Wise?
Okay. As much as I'd love to join in and help take those bastards down, if that's your request, I'll stay.
Yeah, I think they're like the only faction that has a bit more of a vocabulary, even though it's not nearly close to actual profanity. But yeah, they got a bit more of a vocabulary, which, not enough, but it's something.
Rest assured, Junior Shuyuan. I'll make sure to give him a few extra punches on your behalf.
Okay, I figure. Okay, so she is actually a stun character. Shit, no wonder why. She isn't even that great of a stun character, if I'm being honest.
Today's reading is Be a Hero. Let's fire it up. What no? What yeah.
Okay, so I can also use non-trial characters as well, with the trial ones. Okay, good.
Analysis of the abnormal data shows that the Exaltis hideout should be nearby. Careful, everyone. There may be an ambush.
Don't worry, we have the upper hand this time. It's time to teach those bad guys a lesson. Yinhu, let's work together and make sure no one slips through, especially Dr. Lore.
Got it, Senior. Leave it to me.
Lore must be nearby. We gotta find him.
Huh? down, Senior. You'll scare them off!
Where's Dr. Lore hiding? I swear he's around here somewhere!
Those are the Exaltist supplies.
Just wait till I find him! He's gonna get what's coming to him!
It's a trap!
What a surprise. I didn't think you'd find this place. But perfect timing. I wanted Yunque Summit to witness our great work firsthand. Come, hear the voice of the Creator.
What great work! You're just liars who deceived everyone! Now give up and surrender!
The Overseer was right about you. Yunque Summit never learns. After all these years, you're still blind to the truth. After the old capital fell, you saved those people and relocated them in Waifei Peninsula. But look at them now, slaving away under tops, clinging to survival. Do you think they live dignified lives? Many knew the risks of the alleviating water, but they still came to us, begging for more. Because it let them relive the wonderful past, even just for a little while. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples, but what did you get in return? Was it really worth it?
You twisted freak! Stop spouting nonsense!
So stubborn. You leave me with no choice. Time for you to be reborn through the Creator's refinement!
And there goes that narrative again.
Summit, go on. Struggle. Try this. It'll all be for naught. The will of the Creator cannot be defied!
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg, Senior.
Whoa, that's scary. I'll lend you my...
Let's show them what we're made of.
Take me in spot!
Let's see how long you'll last.
Breaking through! Give them a taste of Yunque Summit's technique!
Bernie's ready!
Last breath!
I got this!
I'll take charge!
Ready for a fiery beat? Let's pick it up!
Exclusive recipe made just for you!
Listen to my...
Surrender now! Please, enlighten me!
Don't underestimate!
I'll take charge! Your behavior won't be tolerated! Should you?
I'll lend you my claws!
escape! Breaking through!
My turn! Like that?
Implementation of Yunquei Summit's technique!
Great Overseer, please witness me!
Okay, so he, sacrificed himself.
I've completed the mission you assigned to me! I've done even more than what you asked for! I will make this ceremony grander than anything you could have imagined!
The Overseer has spoken. Now is the perfect time to prove your devotion.
I hear. I understand. The time has come. Overseer Mevarok, join the Creator in bearing witness to my refinement!
Wait, what are you doing?
Yep.
May the Creator refine me.
Great Overseer, one of our gathering points was taken out by Yunquei Summit. But there's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete. The plan remains on track. With you here to guide us, the ritual is sure to succeed.
Yes, let's get started. Only through the Creator's refinement can we bring true peace to all. True peace.
I didn't think Dr. Lore would enter the miasma willingly and get corrupted. And who was the great overseer he mentioned? Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exaltists?
That seems to be the case. Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water, but we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment that could be used to make alleviating water. I suspect that their real hideout is elsewhere. Right now, our top priority is getting into the Hollow and evacuating the crowd. We can't let them fall victim to the Exaltist sacrifice ritual. And if it comes to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending the ritual.
Agreed. But Shifu isn't here. Can we pull this off by ourselves?
Belle, Shifu's awake now.
Oh, how is she? Is she feeling better?
It seems like her condition has stabilized. She wants to know what's happening out here.
We don't have much time. I'll tell her.
Oh, wait, Belle. Shifu just got through a rough patch, so try to break it to her gently, okay? She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and she might collapse again.
Right. I'm almost there. So I guess now I'm already about to enter the final showdown.
Belle, how are things out there?
Shifu, you're awake. Are you feeling better? Don't worry about it. Just focus on resting for now.
That won't be necessary. I'm mostly recovered. Don't dodge my question, Belle. What's happening? The Exaltists are still trying to manipulate the workers, aren't they?
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the Hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lore was lost to the miasma, but someone higher up, a so-called overseer, was behind him the whole time. The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm just worried they'll trick even more people into gathering in the Hollow, only to sacrifice them as part of their ritual.
From the look on your face, that's not the whole story, is it? No need to hold back. Speak your mind.
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Yunque Summit. He even mentioned the time Yunque Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old capital. And he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless, that we'd just be repeating our past mistakes all over again. Shifu, don't let it get to you. What Dr. Lore said was nonsense. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted. He had completely lost his mind.
The same with Bringer when he took the serum.
That's enough. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. And that failure led us here. We mishandled it. It was a mistake on our part. Belle, do you remember what I told you before? About the former High Preceptor Yijang? My sister?
I have to go to work.
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging and digging through trash to survive. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday, and see the world together. But after we joined Yunque Summit, everything changed. It was all because of the Qingming Sword.
The Qingming Sword? What's that?
It's Yunque Summit's most prized relic, a blade that grants its wielder the ability of a void hunter for a short duration. Some gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly. Every High Preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
There's something that powerful? I'm sure it must come with a cost.
You're right. It comes with severe side effects. Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses, and in the end, your life itself. That's how my Shifu died, overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
Losing your senses and memories? That's a high price to pay.
Miyabi using her sword, she knows of the consequences of using that sword, which would corrupt her. So it's the same with the sword that Shifu talked about, except it takes your whole life entirely.
When Yijang became High Preceptor and received that sword, we made a promise that we wouldn't make the same mistake. That's why she and I began researching techniques based on the Qingming Sword to suppress its side effects. She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise. When the old capital fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress, until her very last breath. could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects everything in its vicinity. My last memory of her, she turned to me with a vacant look in her eyes and asked, "Who are you?" My sister had completely forgotten me.
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving that moment again and again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes and muttering that same question, asking who I was. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. I can't remember what she said. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me. And I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. Was it really worth it? But then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. The people my sister had saved. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her. She gave everything to make it possible. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our promise. But now, I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean?
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Swabian Temple. It's time to put an end to this.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow to join the protest. I tried to talk them out of it, but no one would listen. Rumors are spreading about me being bribed by Porcelumix. No one trusts me anymore. At this point, we're all that's left.
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltists. Even though Dr. Lore is gone, their plan is still in motion.
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you really think we can pull this off with so few of us?
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian Temple. She has something to tell us.
Shifu, are you all right?
I'm fine. There's no need to worry. Belle told me what happened. Dr. Lore was telling the truth. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yi Zhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission, but only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others. And now, we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunkui's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we will be caught up in a fierce battle. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the Hollow. Yunkui's summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Shifu, are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Ishan Shifu, please, you have to help them.
Yeah! Please, don't abandon us!
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor. I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and restore peace to Waifei Peninsula. On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunquei Summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
And so it begins the final battle. So, more than just a new identity that Bell and Wise are going with.
Belle, I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed to get some of them to leave, but there are still a few stubborn ones who won't listen. Think of a way to win their trust. Belle, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect the Exaltists are behind them. They must be hiding something.
Yeah, Wise is right. There's something wrong with the miasma in this area. How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the Exaltists are really up to.
Got it. I'm counting on you. I'll stick around and keep trying to convince them. There might be Exaltists nearby. Be careful, everyone.
Something's going on up ahead.
Ethereals! Watch out!
Rest, Chipper. Leave this to me. I'll take charge.
You deserve
Allow me, Fufu. Shit!
Watch your back!
Swift yet still. Release!
That gave me a scare! Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
Looks like there's someone over there.
We cleared out a lot of miasma. Wise, how are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any Exaltists. So maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. The Exaltists must be behind it. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area. You be careful, Wise.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Should be all good now.
That person just now said there's something dangerous around here. I kinda want to see it for myself. Is this the danger they were talking about?
Yin and Yang converge.
Coming our way. Yeah, this one is kind of tricky.
Surrender! Wait a sec! Why are there more and more of them? Must be her! She's drawing them in! Alright then, let's take...
What exactly are the Exaltists planning? Looks like it's over there. Watch out for the miasma.
Careful, there's a lot of miasma around here. It'd be bad if we touched it. Senior disciple of Swabian Temple. You shall be spared. There's a heavy stench of miasma in the air. Maybe we'll find some clues up ahead. There should be a clue somewhere around here.
Watch out! A bunch of ethereals are heading this way. Yeah. It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here.
Evil shall be purged.
I'll take charge!
Spirit and form.
Unprofessional.
Have a taste of the Young Queen's unique technique!
Allow me. Be gone. Concentrate.
breaking through!
Look out, swift yet still. Scatter.
Good. That's the last of them.
Starts with this.
Found it! It's here!
Belle, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula, but the clues we've gathered so far aren't enough. We need to find more.
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby. It is emitting a large amount of unusual energy signals.
Energy signals? Maybe the Exaltists placed something over there. Let's go have a look.
Okay, please be careful.
Plasma around here seems to have dissipated.
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely
These
don't want
resources
to
will
touch
come in handy.
We gotta rescue the rest of them and stop the Exaltists.
A lot of owl over here.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson.
Let's find that basement first.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Based on what Anchi said, it should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be collecting a lot of the goods as I can, since they're definitely going to be useful for the temple and selling goods later on.
Doesn't look like any of the Exaltists are around. Where'd those creeps go? Are they off preparing for the Creator's, gathering? Or was it a feast?
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's Refinement.
What's happening here? So many superior ethereals are guarding this place. Everyone, stay sharp.
Wait until that goes down entirely. Alright.
I think we can go that way. Huh? Everyone, watch out!
Ground to dust. Your behavior won't be tolerated. Last
An opening.
rest, Shifu. Leave this to me.
Evil shall be purged.
Please, enlighten me.
I like the
Like, yeah, he's definitely doing. Yushuan's definitely doing the heavy hitting compared to the others. Okay, any more resource here anymore? Yes, there is. Definitely collect as much of this stuff as I can. So it'll be useful for when I need to craft items.
These are experiment logs for the medicine? What in the world are the Exaltists up to? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma?
Turning animals into miasma? That's horrible!
Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
Look! Something's over there!
Belle, I got your video message. It's just as we thought. The Exaltists hit a large amount of miasma at the gathering site. I'm showing everyone the video now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gathering. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the Hollow. I'm sure of it.
Great. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to keep an eye on things and make sure everyone's safe.
Cool! Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltist creeps what they deserve!
That's great, Belle. They're finally willing to evacuate. I'll guide them out of the Hollow, leaving the rest to you.
I guess I can access this
There's a key card in
anytime.
the lab report folder. Maybe it can get the elevator working.
Should tell me like how much this should show me somewhere where I'm getting this stuff placed into. Showing me the other stuff, but guess not. Or I guess they're only exclusively found in the temple.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
Oh?
The Exaltist's basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Don't put that evil on me, Junior! Why would you say something like that?
No, I'm just saying. That's just how things go in movies.
They're too long.
You know, open the creepy basement door, and a shadowy figure jumps out.
Now you just scared her whole more, man.
You stop it already!
Okay, yeah, so only the combat part of the game just stutters whenever I'm streaming. Everything else will just bounce it back to normal. So, well, at least with how I've lowered the graphics settings. So everything except for the combat is fine. First fat ethereal.
Careful! The ethereal looks kinda off!
This kind of thing was in the basement.
Let me see what the...
This guy looks so weird! The monster created by those exalted freaks!
Last breath. Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough.
Release! Well done, Fufu.
Your behavior won't be tolerated!
Leave it to me. Concentrate.
Allow me to put in the limelight! Let me see what you're made of! I'll take charge!
Spirit and form. An opportunity. Swift yet still. Clear yet murky.
Finally took care of that one. Fairy, can you shut down this lab?
Master, we need to shut down this facility. Its power circuit is nearby. You can disable it to cut the power to the area.
To the side!
She just clicks automatically.
Allow me, Fufu.
Right, only when she's flying she can click the resources without having to click on them. Alright, I guess that's where I'm supposed to be heading to next.
Okay, let me see where the circuit is. Shut off the power, and just let PubSec handle the investigation. Alright, the power's been cut. Looks like this might be an Exaltist base. There could be something useful in here.
Really? This place gives me the creeps. Feels like monsters could jump out at any second.
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making it worse. Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get out of this place.
To the side!
Huh? This device looks kinda weird.
Huh? The miasma around us vanished. Anyway, what's this weird thing for?
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it's related to the abnormal miasma in this area.
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma. But this is not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
How many people have the Exaltists fooled? Gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
And no.
Swift yet still. That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
Clock Tower Plaza. And that's where it'll be. Right, so this will be the first boss that I take on without any prior experience.
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun. Creator, please bear witness.
You crazy. You again. How brave to defy the Creator's will.
The Creator's will. It's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world.
Bear witness to the Creator's blessing.
Watch out! Changing her attack pattern!
keep your...
Watch over me!
You won't stay down!
Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter. Your fate is sealed.
It's the Creator's will!
Why is it getting tougher and tougher?
Judgment! Wave Summit ends here!
In your dreams, take this!
The time is right! Crank up the heat! Hey! Creator's blessing.
The miasma around us is thinning out! Let's finish her off while we got the chance!
You possess such power.
Tell your creator to watch carefully. The Exaltus machinations end here.
Shifu!
Yishun, you and I, we're different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Stranger.
Is this a dream?
Please, tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yishan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her. My Yishan. Live on. This is our promise.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunque Summit, Yixuan. I shall wipe out all evil!
Time for execution!
Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed, evil shall be purged.
So they're both supposed to be played one after the other. Okay.
Have a taste of the Yunque Jet's unique technique! I'll take charge!
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Swift yet still. As decreed. Evil shall be purged! Break!
Okay, so that's what to expect when I fight that new boss, on my own time.
Awesome! We finally defeated the Overseer! No one will fall victim to their lies again. Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering? Are they all right?
We just met those people who made it out of the Hollow. They said they saw the Exaltists preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating. Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcelumix said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunque Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe. You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah, without your help, our friends would have died in the Hollow.
Thank you, Mystics from Yunque Summit. If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard. No, we'll make you a custom silk banner.
I want to join Yunque Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
Hang on! Calm down!
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone is excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the Hollow. She needs some rest.
Sorry, we were a little worked up. All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first. The heroes from Yunque Summit need their rest. We can thank them properly later.
Oh, everyone's so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle. So Shifu's technique is faking illness. You almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. Feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunquei Summit. I heard about your triumph over the Exaltist Overseer in the Hollow. On behalf of Porsalumex, I would like to thank you for saving Waifei Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Waifei Peninsula, but thanks to you, Porsalumex was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porsalume sector. And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this disaster?
Oh, you're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employees.
Cocky ass voice. Kinda hard to believe you, man.
It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunquei Summit. I hope we will have another chance to cooperate with each other.
I hope we don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunquei Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Ishwan Shifu. You, and everyone from Yunquei Summit, have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunquei Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy... He really knows how to use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exalta space to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltists were really planning.
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it soon.
Awesome! The investigation has finally wrapped up. But we still don't know where Belle's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
Thank you for helping us investigate, Fufu. Belle and I believe that as long as we keep at it, we'll eventually get to the truth.
Yeah. Right now, we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later, one step at a time.
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Waifei Peninsula, but still no sign of teacher. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo, it's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if teacher was never in Waifei Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists? And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out, step by step. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth. All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it. My lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it.
Oh.
The plan can proceed.
So her sister's been brought back to life, but as an ethereal. Okay, right. So they're both together, so I'd imagine they'll be in the same faction for when they come up soon in the new banners after the current ones. Right, so I'm still keep going because of that boot box thing. think... Okay, I think I practically unlocked everything for season 2 so far, except for that boot box thing. So now I can finally return and complete the epilogue of season 1. At least currently right now, that's the only thing I gotta complete, and then I'll practically be done with the story. So now this ends. This would be the final episode of the exclusive special of season 2. So I'll finish it up here, and again, I won't be rating anyone. So I'll end it here. I'll end the stream here. So I'll see you in another stream.